So there is some question in front of you, cash management. Okay, we are doing this topic. According to John Maynard Keynes, he is an economist, renowned economist, J.M. Keynes. The three major motives for holding cash are for what? Speculative, social and precautionary. Speculative, fiduciary and transactional purposes. Transactional, psychological and social purposes. Transactional, precautionary and speculative purposes. See, cash is always there to take some advantage of some kind of advantage, some kind of advantage you can take of some situation, whereby you can get a good deal and you can get great kind of returns or profit from that deal, or you can save a lot of amount in that deal. Okay, or you are getting something at very cheaper price, you can use cash to buy immediately. So speculative motive is there. Speculative motive is there, that is there in this. It is not there in this, but this is there in this. So okay, I'm taking this. Okay, social motives, we don't always hold cash for that purpose, no, because we are dealing with economics. Okay, I know economics deals with monetary and non-monetary aspects, but I like for social needs generally we don't hold cash. Okay, precautionary, yes, we always do precautionary. Okay, fiduciary, what is fiduciary? Whereby you have some kind of you have to do some duties for someone. Okay, for that I would rather say fiduciary is nothing but you are bound to do something. Okay, any example of fiduciary relationship you can say? Like say trust, like for example, there is some trust someone has on you. Okay, for that also I don't think you have to hold cash. Okay, because people earn and they can pay cash. Psychological, I don't think. Transactional, of course, to buy something, to sell something, anything, buying also you need cash, and for selling purpose you have to pay some transaction fees and all, you need cash. Precautionary, you need cash. Speculative, of course, I already mentioned. So D is the exact answer. Okay, next question. Can you tell me the answer for this? And see, it is Keynes, J.M. Keynes view for which the cash should be there. Transactional purposes, precautionary purposes, speculative. Next question answer. Can anyone? Can I say take advantage of future investment opportunities? Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Yes. Next question. Okay. Next question. Please read this. Yeah. So this is about the lockbox system and the methods you are employing to speed up the cash receivables. So we should see whether lockbox. We should see the cost and benefit. Benefit, if the benefit is more than cost, we can go for the lockbox system. So an entertainment ticketing service is considering the following means of speeding cash flow for the corporation. See, they want to reduce their float time. The float time is nothing but the time when the cash is deposited by the payer, and the time it takes for us to get the cash or withdraw the money from the bank after the the payer has made the payment. So we want always the uh, what we say, the float time to reduce. Okay, so an entertainment ticketing service is considering the following means of speeding up cash flow for the corporation. Lockbox system they are considering, and this would cost them $25 per month for each of its 170 banks, and would result in interest savings of 5,240 per month. So lockbox system savings $25 per month for each of 170 banks. So 170 into $25. 2 minutes. So the total cost of lockbox system is this. Then we'll see drafts. They are asking to make the payments through draft. Draft would use to pay for ticket refunds based on 4,000 refunds. Cost is $2. $8,000. I keep the cost in box. Okay, bank float. Bank float would be used for this much checks written each month. The bank would charge this much fee for this service, but the corporation will earn this much in interest on float. So we will see what is the cost. First, we are looking at the cost. Fine. We will decide the net amount. See here, the cost is 4,250 and the savings is this. That means you are putting some cost and some benefit is there. Here the cost is 8,000 and the savings is 6,500. I don't think this is a good option. Of course, we'll see for the bank float. 1 million. This is the savings. This is the cost. Sorry, I'll put this in box. And savings here is like 22,000. Electronic transfer. 700 items is there. $18. 12,600. Okay. Which of these methods of speeding cash could be adopted? See, I think this is good. Lockbox. I don't think this is good because the cost is more and the saving is less. I could definitely say bank float is good. I can definitely say ET is good. Okay, so except drafts, I'm taking all the other options. What do you say? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So lockbox, bank float, ET. No draft. Okay. Just make a note of this. Understood, right? For the first one, I'll do it for you. 5,240 minus 4,250. Savings minus cost is giving us some kind of positive balance, right? 990. Like that, you should get. I'll just put the underlining here. So others also you can calculate. Do it fast. We'll move forward. Once done, inform me.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Yeah. Next question. Firm has daily cash receipts of this much. Commercial bank has offered to reduce the collection time by 3 days. So you'll get early amount, right? So 2 lakhs into 3, 6 lakhs. So firm has daily cash receipts of this. Commercial bank has offered to reduce the collection time by 3 days. So you'll get the 6 lakhs cash early, okay, in 3 days, okay. And bank requires a monthly fee of 4,000 for providing for this service. And if you get this money, if you get the money early, what you can do, you can invest it at 12%, right? So what is the interest? 72,000, okay. And monthly fee of 4,000. So 4,000 into 12, 48,000 is the total yearly charges. So net of 48,000, if you do, you get 24,000 net benefit, okay, right? Profit gain. Do this.
Pencil.
Yeah, next one. A compensating balance. Can you tell me the answer for this, what it does? See, if you want to take some loan from a bank on a credit card, the bank says you deposit 50,000 rupees with us and we will, or dollars with us, we'll give you a credit card of $50,000 or rupees worth. What does it mean? Compensating balance. They want a compensating balance against this credit card facility. So compensating balance compensates a financial institution like bank for services rendered by providing it with deposits of funds. That means if you want some service from them like credit card or something, they ask you to deposit some fund with them. That's called compensating balance. Do you understand? If you want a credit card facility, you have to maintain a compensating balance of 50,000 rupees worth for a 50,000 credit limit.
Sir,
Sixth
they
question.
also tells us to put the amount in the FD also.
Generally, I don't think they ask that to do. Okay. If some bank has a facility, maybe, but compensating balance is nothing but for something you want, something you have to keep with us, deposit with us, compensate. Maybe see different banks have different products. Many banks have. So if there's different scheme, I don't have an idea, but compensating balance is that. Next question. I wanted to do this question. See, this is a similar question we have done. What is the benefit for a firm which with daily cash receipts of 15,000 to be able to speed up collections by 2 days? Assuming an 8% annual return on short-term investments of 15,000 is what they are collecting 2 days early, right? And they can get a return on investment of 8%. How much is that?
$2,400.
Okay, this is the benefit they'll get. And daily cash is collections. So annual rate of return, right? So this is like annual benefit 8% in short term, no cost. Okay. So what we have to see this one annual benefit because annual rate of return of 8% is applicable here. Okay. They'll make you to like take all the options, but you'll be confused with daily benefit. But the return is annual return. So benefit is based upon the returns, right? Shall we move forward?
Yes.
So what happens is if you are speeding up the collections, okay, you will get 30,000. Okay. Average balance of the company. Now see, speeding up collections by 2 days. That means you are getting 15,000 today and 15,000 tomorrow. But you want to speed up the collections. You don't want this 15,000 to be received 2 times. You want that to be received at once. So that means on in like what is the benefit of a firm for with daily cash is of this much to be able to speed up collections by 2 days. So if you speed up the collection by 2 days, 2 days cash you get in 1 day, that is 30,000. Okay, and that 30,000, if you invest, you get annual return of 2,400. That's what they're saying. Next question, can you answer?
Maintaining compensating balances.
See, a typical firm doing business nationally cannot expect to accelerate its cash flow by establishing multiple collection centers. See, if they establish like that, they can collect the money sooner. Maintaining compensating balances other than paying cash for bank services. See, if you want to accelerate your cash inflow, why are you going to maintain compensating balance? Why would you do that? Your collections you are supposed to receive from the customers, right? Compensating balance is nothing but some money on an average you have to maintain with bank, or some minimum amount you should maintain with bank. Okay. And they are generally required by the bank to compensate for the cost of services they give to you. So if you are maintaining the compensating balance with bank, it's not to for accelerating your cash receipts. It is just to take some services with them. And initiating controls to accelerate the deposit and collection of large checks. That means you are doing that. You are maintaining some control, making some control policy. And lockbox is definitely for accelerating the cash inflow. Only this is not the one. Okay, compensating balances are for taking bank services, but not to accelerate the cash inflow. Go for the next one, 8th one. I'm waiting for this answer.
Minus 6,000.
Huh?
Minus 6,000.
Okay, let's check. A company has daily cash reserves of 150. Treasurer of the company has investigated a logbox service whereby the bank that offers this service will reduce the company's collection time by 4 days. 1.5 into 4 is how much?
6 lakhs.
Sorry.
6 lakhs.
Yeah, 4 days, right? At a monthly fee of 2,500. That's the cost. The money market rates average 4% in the year. The additional income from using the logbox service will be see treasurer of the company has investigated logbox. So this is how much? 6 lakhs, right? So on 6 lakhs you are getting a 4% return. What is this? How much? 24,000. And this is how much? 30,000. You have a loss of 6,000. Okay, if you take Lockbox service, please make a note of this. We'll move forward. Next question. Average daily collection of checks for a firm is 40,000. Firm also writes on average 35,000 of checks daily. That means firm makes this much payment through checks on daily basis. Collection period for checks is 5 years. Calculate the net float. What are you going to do? First, your collections are this, your payments are this. So net float is net difference, sorry, difference is 5,000, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If the collection period for checks is 5 days, so net float will be how much? 5,000 into 5.
5.
Yeah, so
25,000.
25,000. Okay. Next question. Do this.
Option is hello. Option is
A retail mail order firm currently uses a central collection system. That means they have a place where all the collections happen that requires all checks to be sent to its headquarters. An average of 6 days is required for mail checks to be received. 3 days to process. Two days to clear. So 11 days it takes all together. Okay. For you to receive the payment. Proposed Lockbox system reduce the mailing and processing by 2 days. That means it will make it by 9 days. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
And check clearing time by 1 day. So 8 days. That means 3 days. It will reduce. Correct or wrong?
Yes, okay.
yes.
So if you receive the cash in 3 days early, your cash balance will increase, right? By like how much?
1,200.
So in 8 days only you will get the cash, total cash. So 8 into 1.5. How much?
12 lakhs.
This will get in 8 days. Okay. Next. Shall we move forward?
Yes, sir.
It is reduced to or reduced by? Oh, Okay, reduced to, okay, reduced to 3 days. So you get the money in 8 days early. Am I right? So it takes 11 days for you to usually get the amount. Now you'll get the amount in how many days?
3 days.
So 8 days early you're getting the amount. So your cash balance will increase by 8 days difference period, right? Yes or no? 8
Yes.
days extra which you were taking to receive the money, you'll receive in 3 days only now. So 11 days money in 3 days. So 8 days money also, extra 8 days money also in 3 days. So your cash balance will increase by this much. Average, this is the average money you get every day, and this is the number of days it will take more for you to collect. So you are going to collect this now in 3 days only, the extra 8 days amount also. So your cash balance, whatever it was, now it's going to increase by 12 lakhs in 3 days. So 3 days amount you are going to get over, and in 3 days, next 8 days amount also is going to add it up. So 12 lakhs.
Mm.
Next question. This is like the EOQ model, okay, the Baumol model. Can you tell me? Firm uses following model to determine the optimal average cash balance. Yes. Increase in which of the following would result in the decrease in optimal cash balance? See, increase in numerator will definitely increase the cash. Increase in denominator would decrease the cash, correct? Yes.
Yes.
So increase in which of the following would result in decrease in optimal cash balance? So cash requirements for year. See, if your cash requirements for year are increasing, that will increase the balance or decrease the balance? Increase the balance. Because your
Increase.
cash requirements are more. Uncertainty of cash flows?
Decrease.
Increase.
No. More uncertainty, you keep more cash. Increase in cash balance, right? Return on marketable securities which comes in the denominator. If this decreases your cash,
It decreases.
if return, if this increases, if numerator is high, your cash will decrease, correct or wrong?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah. 13th one. These are the purchase, these are the sales. Cash payment equal to 50% of purchases is made at the time of purchase, and 25% is paid in the each of the next 2 months. So purchase is 1.5. 50% of that is paid at the time of purchase. How much is that? And that too from which month? Only April month they're asking. So let's take April month. Just a second. Yes, so they're asking for April. Fine. So we'll take April's 1.3 lakhs. 50% is made at the time of purchase, right? That is 65,000. 25% is paid in each of the next 2 months. So 50% if we make that payment, 25% we will be making, the balance 65,000 will be paid in the month of March and April, correct? So 50% of purchases is made time of 25% is paid in each of the next 2 months. So March purchase, this is April. Cash payment equal to made at the time of purchase and 25% is paid in each of the next 2 months. Okay. So that means February and March purchases payments will be made in this month only. So 150 into 25%, 150 into Feb, March. Are you understanding? See, 50% is paid in that month only and 25% in next 2 months. That means we are looking for April. So February's purchase 25% will be coming in April. March 25% will be coming in April. Come on, yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Payroll for a month is 10% of that month's sales. Payroll sales is how much? 2.5 lakhs. So of that 10%. Operating expenses are 15% of the following month's sales. So what is the following month's sales? May. May's sales is 3 lakhs. 15%. 45,000. And interest is 25,000. Okay, April also they have mentioned. So can you see that? Can you tell the difference? Can you tell me net amount? It will be 2,35,000. Do this.
Sir, 50% payment was done in February itself. No, sir.
Sorry.
50% payment was done in February month itself. No?
What? 50% of the purchase is made at time of purchase. We are looking only for April, right?
Sir, when was the purchase done, sir? February or April?
April purchase, 50% payment will be made in April month only. Read the question properly. It's very clearly mentioned. The cash payment equal to 50% of purchase is made at the time of the purchase. We'll move forward. Any doubts you can ask me.
Done, sir.
Okay, see these 14th, 15th, 16th are similar questions. I would like you to go for this benefit minus cost. 17th I'm explaining. Assume that each day company writes and receives checks totaling this much. If it takes 5 days for the checks to clear and be deducted from the company's account, only 4 days for deposits to clear, what is the float? Any clue? See, the day when you write a check and the day when it clears, the time period between the writing and the clearing is float time, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So assume that each day a company writes and receives checks totaling this. If it takes 5 days for checks to clear and be deducted from company's account, and 4 days for companies to clear, 4 days for deposits to clear. So if it takes 5 days for checks to clear and be deducted from company's account and only 4 days for deposits to clear. So what is the float? I think 1 day, right? And each day the amount they are receiving is 10,000. So how much? $10,000. Correct or wrong?
Yes.
Because if they are depositing money, it's clearing in 4 days. If they are receiving, it's clearing in 5 days. Correct or
5
wrong?
days.
So what happens is if you delay, okay, it's like the money, the others money which you have with you. See, if 10,000 you are supposed to pay me and you are delaying it for like for 2 days. Okay, so it's my money with you and you are enjoying the interest of this 10,000. Are you understanding?
Yes.
That's a loss for me and that's a gain for you. So here, assume that each day company writes and receives check totaling 10,000. If it takes 5 days for checks to clear, so it is taking 5 days for us to clear and deducted from company and 4 days for deposits to clear. See, when I am making the payment to someone, 5 days it takes. When someone is giving the money to me, 4 days it takes. So like for me, the benefit is of how much? 10,000, right?
10,000. Yes, sir.
So I will have $10,000 with me as interest-free loan. That is good for me, correct or wrong? Yes.
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 See, for me, when I'm making payment, I'm delaying 1 day. When I'm getting deposits, I'm getting the money 1 day before. So 1 day delay from my side is the money, others money with me for 1 day. That is an interest-free loan for me. That's what. Now, 17 questions are done. The previous 3 questions, if you want, I'll solve. Those are the ones which we have already, done back. Only benefit minus loss. If you want, I'll solve it. If you want to try, you tell me, please. Yes or no? Please tell.
So we'll try.
Samreen, what do you say?
Yes, sir, I'll try.
Okay, then give me a break of 5 to 10 minutes. I'm coming with the next section. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Yeah, we'll finish it
Thank
off. Yeah. Thank you.